Time at a Western Sydney council has been rejected after the motion was lashed for inciting hatred and scaremongering. Cumberland Council has become the most recent chamber in Sydney to debate stopping potential drag story time for children. And joining me now is Cumberland City Councillor Steve Christou, who actually proposed this motion. Steve, thank you so much for joining us. You've been shamed quite prominently over this for tabling this motion, not even for passing it. Are we not even allowed to debate the appropriateness of a drag queen story time now? Is this where we're at?
Well, apparently, according to this bunch of delinquents that rolled up and couldn't even stand up for the national anthems, showing such disrespect, we're not allowed to have an opinion. They kept interrupting council's debate. They were calling myself and another councillor misogynists, bigots, you name it, just being very disrespectful because we have a view and we represent our community. We have a very diverse background, a very religious background. You know, these people, they love their family, they love their children, and they don't approve with drag story time reading. So, you know, to be told that we're not allowed to represent them and be shamed is not on, and we won't have this kind of ideology forced down our throats.
So what are the key concerns then with drag story time? This has come up with other councils as well, particularly in recent months. What concerns you the most?
Just let kids be kids. Don't expose them to any form of sexual activity or any form of exposure. Doesn't matter whether it's heterosexual or gay. Don't expose them. Let them enjoy being kids. Let them turn up to reading time. At the moment, we have staff that read to the kids once a week in every council library. Why do we have to muddy the waters and we don't pay anyone to do it? They are demanding to be paid. We don't pay any other performers to come and read to the children.
So they're asking for payment for drag story time?
That was part of the arrangement and part of the motion put through at New South Wales Local Government Conference that all performers have to be paid in full.
Wow. Okay. I've got to ask, because Labor councillors called this motion, they say it was time wasting and was designed to incite hate and division. But I mean, most of the hate seems to be coming from their camp, do you think?
Well, absolutely. Everybody's seen the video. There was constant disruptions, name calling. You know, we don't have to try too hard to prove what was going on. It got so tense and so uncomfortable for them that the debate and the meeting got called off. That we have to resume it, I believe, next Wednesday.
So there's been no resolution. So we don't know what's going to happen. You've got to come back next week to do it all again.
What actually happened is they knocked out the original resolution and then they tried to put up a motion to kind of fool the public that we note that we've never had a request for this. And it's like, no. Councillor Garrard then came back and said, no, you actually vote that you are never going to commit to this term of council. And then the whole meeting got called off for disorder.
Oh, this is extraordinary, though. I mean, you'd be sitting back as a ratepayer, wouldn't you, be going, why is this even being debated?
Well, absolutely. You know, in a cost of living crisis where people are struggling to pay their mortgage, the rent, the bills, and put food on the table to feed their children, one would think that when you roll up to New South Wales Local Conference, you know, our councillors and councils would have better things to debate and address rather than hearing gender-neutral toilets, paying council staff extra 6 weeks paid leave if they want to have a sex change, and now drag queen story time. And then people wonder why some sections of the community want to get rid of local government.
I mean, it's just extraordinary that this is where money is going to have these sorts of debates. Seriously, and it sounds like it's just not ending. Steve Christou, good to speak with you. Thank you so much, and we'll be keeping in touch on this issue with you. Thank you.